Hello, welcome back to Dishonored. So, we are in the Distillery district of Dunwall and we are just starting our first assignment. Dearest Gwen, the city is going to burn. I've sold everything, so there's nothing for me here now, except you. I'll wait for you where Clavering Boulevard crumbles into the river, where we used to meet. We'll take the money I've made and bribe our way onto a passing whale ship. I won't leave without you, and if you won't come, I'd rather be rat food. Love, Arthur. Don't know how it's ended for Arthur and Gwen, but I can't see any bodies around here, so that's something. Maybe they did make it away. See, there are some guards up on the bridge, hurling plague victims' bodies down into the river. And there is a patrolling guard here, who I am going to take down. There we go. We're going to hide this guy's body down where Arthur's note was, in these bushes. Remember, of course, that if we drop him in the water, he will drown, and that will count as a kill. So,
I can feel a great age ending.
Okay. So, what... Sorry, listening to those guards. So what we need to do first of all is make our way through this dockside area and up the street. That is a survivor, so basically a neutral NPC.
Sorry, I can't help you. I don't know this area well.
Yoink. Don't need to take her down. She's fine as she is. There are a few survivors walking around this district. They won't alert the guards unless they see you do anything suspicious. Here's another one. Up there is that's the entrance to Clavering Boulevard. There are plenty of guards around there. Now notice there is a bone charm at the end of this bridge where those guards were chucking the bodies. We can't actually get to that by going on top of the bridge. We have to dive into the water here and swim along. And hooray, there's another piranha. Quickly get out before I get too eaten. There we go. And here's one of those chains that we can climb up to the other side of this bulkhead at the end. And some lovely rat skewers for me to eat, replenish a bit of health, and grab this bone charm and some money. Nice. Ooh, some more money. Lovely. Oh, there we go. Darren and Gwen. So this guy liked Gwen as well. She gets about a bit, doesn't she? Looks like the rest of this bridge has either broken or was never finished or something. There are like foundations. It looks like it's broken. I can't remember if there's anything all the way out there. Maybe even on that boat. I don't think we can get that far, but I can't be bothered to find out anyway, so let's move back. We haven't actually equipped any bone charms yet. I will do that momentarily. I'm just going to get back past these fish. Still managed to get a bit nibbled there, never mind. Bone charms. Okay, we've got 8 available to equip at a time. So, let's see. Powers effects improved. I'll take that. White rats can be consumed for mana. Okay. White rats won't attack you. Probably alright. I'm trying to avoid the ones which involve combat or, you know, taking damage, because hopefully we won't be needing to. Damage from explosions, don't need that. Breath capacity and water increased. Moderate keyhole peeping magnification. Have that. Breaking glass sound is reduced. Swim speed increased. Alright. That's all the ones that are useful, so I guess we'll just have some other ones as well, just for the sake of it. Enemies miss more often. Damage from explosions reduced. Why can't I take that? Oh no, I've got 8 of 8. Okay, that's fine. Sweet. We have 0 runes, but we can get some runes quite quickly. That didn't work. I wonder if that other survivor had anything I could pickpocket. I'm just going to drop a quick save here. Really good practice to be doing that. There he goes.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
These
This
guys
is a
both
special
survivors,
announcement
yes
from
they
our Honourable
are.
Lord Regent. This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond. In addition, in this continuing crisis, the overseers
Yoink.
of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary. We owe our
I think the little
high
birdies are
overseer
sad today.
for the generous loan of their
Up here we can see Granny Rags. She's a very bizarre character. She is one of the people who has been touched by the outsider. So she has an outsider's mark and she has like void powers in a similar way to what we have. I'm going to speak to her now. Oh, also she's voiced by Susan Sarandon,
Oh, no,
amazingly.
That's not a nice thing. Just garbage. Garbage.
Very high profile voice actors in this game. Let's speak to her now.
Dear? Is that you, my dear husband? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? The dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you?
Very well. Out here is an outsider shrine. There's one of these in each of the main sort of levels of the game. They give you a rune and they give you a conversation with the outsider.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family, but an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
There we go. So, Granny Rags is basically a blind old sort of like bag lady, but she used to be the wife of an emperor.
Granny, come out with me instead. Granny, you can't because you're dead.
Okay. Anyway, so basically what is explained about her is that when she was like the wife of the emperor or whatever, she was a noble woman who was highly respected, and
It's just a matter of time, buddy.
oh dear.
Granny.
Someone heard me there, so it's actually really difficult. Oh god, I'm back here. Oh, sorry about that. Right, I'm just going to very quickly go back and speak to her again. I can skip all this anyway, so it doesn't really matter. This is why I need to be quick saving. And why I also need to be paying more attention to what I'm doing when I'm playing the game, never mind.
Dear?
Skip. And run down here. Yoink. And skip.
You're on your way to face
And
the
skip. And we're done. Okay. Quick save. And crouch. Always remember to crouch.
Oh no.
I didn't pick the pocket of that survivor, but that doesn't matter. We can find him in a bit.
Garbage. All of it.
There are some other things we can collect. Now, it is actually really difficult at this point in the game where you don't have very many powers to actually deal with these gentleman callers without one of them being alerted. So,
I bet she can't even hear us. Blind, not deaf.
you can get the guy who's closest to me
She's not stupid.
without the other ones knowing.
We're here
Like
to take
so.
your money, Granny. We're wasting our time. How much could she have?
I'm just going to put the bodies down here because there are survivors walking around who may discover them and alert the guards. Okay. What you can...
Hear that, Granny? Whatever you got, Slackjaw gets a cut.
What we can try and do here is, because I do have the reload speed increase for the crossbow, could try to bend time, which obviously just slows time at the moment, and then quickly sleep dart both of them. Yeah, that's done it. Just hope that none of those other wanderers can see what's going on here. But I'm just going to quickly grab these bodies and take them over here. Okay. There we go. Done. Sorted. Drop you there. Drop a quick save. And just inside Granny's house there are some sleep darts we can take to replenish just here. Replenish the ones we just used. And some more stuff. Gives us some health and coin, some mana. Alright, that should just about do it.
Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you. I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
Don't actually remember how we used to dance, Granny, but never mind. Anyway, it's my birthday, and I've got a birthday present waiting for me just up here. Lovely, it's a rune. My favourite.
I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that Slackjaw is the worst of the lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani?
Don't remember him.
There was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach him. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious.
Right, I'm not so into the idea of poisoning a load of people by putting rat guts in their whiskey still. But even so, I'm going to do that because, what can I say? I love runes, and we need runes. The whiskey distillery is just over here, but we need to go to Clavering Boulevard first and get Galvani's rat guts So lovely stuff there. Some sleep darts for when we need them later, because we have maximum capacity. There are two guys here who are also guarding another guy. Well, they've locked him in a place. What I'm going to do is just quickly try and take those guys out using the same method as before, which is to bend time and then sleep dart each of them. Seeing as how there are those two sleep darts just over there, we might as well try and do this. So,
You don't want to talk to us like that.
Fact is, Bottle Street is here to take its cut. So reach into your pockets and let's get this done.
now, the problem that I may encounter here... Oh no, okay, right. So, basically if you shoot someone with a dart while they're talking, the other person will be immediately and automatically alerted to it. So, we need to be very quick with... No, it didn't work. But it's okay. I'm not going for no trace, as I said. I'm going for as close as I can to it, but it's easier to just sort of take... Well, to be honest, it's more important for me to get Bone Charm, which is what you can get in here, than to get a completely ghost run. If I were doing that, I would simply ignore these people altogether. There's nothing this guy's selling that's especially important to me, but never mind. I'm just going to quickly hide this guy's body. Okay.
I owe you, brother. I want to ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was, at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me.
Yeah. There should be a bone charm somewhere in here, I believe. Need to use a health mana potion as well. Where was it? Oh, it's upstairs. Oh, we can't even... Can we not get to it from in here? How do we get to it? Well, to be quite honest, if I can't get to it from downstairs, I don't even need to alert those guards. I can completely ignore them. If that's the case, I am going to quick load the game. So we'll find out about that now. It'll be useful for me to know, so apologies that I can't remember. Where was it? Right there. How do I get in there? Well, in fact, you know what? I'm going to load it anyway. I don't really need that right now.
Oh, you don't want to talk to us like that.
The bone charms aren't especially important to me.
So reach into your pockets.
We're just going to carry on to clavering. I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to blink up here. Okay, and over here, so this is Clavering Boulevard. There are plenty of guards patrolling up here, and that way goes to the office of the High Overseer. So, first of all, we can creep out around the rooftops here, and this is Dr. Galvani's offices, this building here with the 3 balcony doors. Now, there are a couple of guards and, well, a guard and some members of staff. Did I just alert someone? No, I think it was the guy who was trapped. Never mind. There are a couple of guards and some staff members inside the offices, but damn it. I really need to pay more attention to what I'm doing That was pretty embarrassing. Now I need to heal, like so. If I can get up here, I don't know if I'm able to do so. Can I get higher up? There will be a way to do that, but I'm going to just climb up the inside of Galvani's offices here. And like I say, there's a safe there. I don't really need what's in that, but there he is, the Lord Regent. Now will be a good time to test out the dark vision that we got. So you can see here two people having a conversation. You can see their cones of vision and they're highlighted through the walls. A couple of pistols here. Is that going to give us some bullets? Yes, not that we need them. I'll go around this corridor. And oh, some money. If we had possession right now, we could possess one of these rats and crawl through these ventilation pipes to avoid these encounters, but
I don't understand how Galvani can admire Sokolov. Royal physician or not, I hear tell he's a beast. A superstitious philanderer who spends more time with prostitutes than he does in the laboratory.
Is this what it's going to be like when we're married? It is, isn't it?
I hope not. I'm telling you now, I don't have the endurance for it.
Aha, domestic bliss. Oh. Alright, this guy's heading upstairs, so she's heading this way. Can we quickly get to her and take her out? Well, I'm going to try to. She should be fine in there. One less person to deal with. Picked up a spiritual remedy there, so as there are sleep darts in here as well, I might as well use one on this other fella. Where is he? He's up there. I don't think I'll actually really need to do that. Should be fine. The stuff that we need is just upstairs in the secret lab. Let's just see if we can quickly... Oops. 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 Well, that didn't go very well at all. Never mind. I think that's all of them now, so... doesn't matter if I start smashing windows to get things like this. Do also, of course, have that window perk. Where were those sleep darts? Just in here. Sort of hinted in the fact that there are, like, say, sleep darts in the bedroom of this guy's house, that it's some sort of, you know, some sort of tranquilizer that people are using recreationally. See, he's got sleep darts by his bed, so it's like he's using them to knock himself out with at night or something. Anyway, that guy's got 3 sleep darts in him now, so he's probably going to be out cold for a while. A spring razor trap can be attached to any surface by aiming at it and pressing left trigger. It will be triggered as an enemy approaches it, throwing up a cloud of shrapnel. We won't be using those because they kill people. Never mind. Here we are in Galvani's lab. And if we just pull this fake book, you can see there is a hidden room behind this bookcase where we get the rat Viscera. There we go, that's what we needed. And some nice coinage. Spiritual remedy. Alright. In this room, there are just various lab experiments. I don't think there's anything we can take that I can remember about. Nope. Alright. What we can also do here is go out of the top door, which this takes us back out onto Clavering Boulevard, just where, directly above where we went in. You see, remember there were the 3 doors. So what we can do here is just to blink down like so onto the pipe that we were using, and we can make our way back this way to the whiskey distillery. This is of course where we started. You can see those guards throwing the bodies off the bridge. We started just down there. And so we've just used the alleyways to get around that wall of light. That was... well, I didn't actually see it, but it was blocking the direct route. Okay, and there's another one up there, which we'll need to get around. That's easy enough to do, though. On top of this sign. I don't think there's anyone in this building, but I'll find out. Just to see. I think there was something we could take in here. Oh yeah, there's some good loot. Coins, health, rewire tool. Disable security devices or make them work in your favour by using a rewire tool on the circuitry panel for the circuitry device you want to hack. This consumes the rewire tool. Rewired walls of light, arc pylons and watchtowers will harm your enemies instead of you, while rewired alarms will be fully disabled. That could be useful for rewiring alarms with, especially considering that I haven't been playing that well so far, so we may be getting some alerts. Places like this are usually used as like safe houses for assassins and stuff. The assassins work for Dowd, and we don't see them in this mission, but we will see them in the next one. More coins. Timeless children's rhymes. Some more folklore tales. Not stuff that we need. Was this where the bone charm was? Maybe it was in this building. No. Never mind. I don't really want it anyway. Alright. We'll head for the whiskey distillery. Sneak in, poison the still, and sneak back out again. Haters fired the first shot, but Bottle Street Gang fired the last. Yeah. Just gonna creep around the top.
An army of shadows in front of him. That guy Dowd? Ain't he just a boss? Like Slackjaw?
No. This is one odd bird. Consorts with crazies, does rituals and the like, bone charms and such.
You sound afraid.
Damn right I am. Dowd ain't no ordinary man. Touched by the outsider he is, given dark powers. He can slit your throat across the room.
Well, that hit the leg up for sure.
It's no coincidence that most men won't even whisper to me.
Is it true that he lives in the
So those guys are talking about Dowd. Of course, another guy who's been touched by the outsider, like we have. And of course we will be playing as Dowd when I get to the story expansions, the Knife of Dunwall and the Brigmore Witches. Brigmore Witches is very important in the story because it actually sets up the story of Dishonored 2. So we will definitely be getting to that in the future. Plenty of guys here walking around. There's a tripwire there which I'm not going to trigger. Can I? Yes. Make it to here. I'm just going to move across these pipes. Like I say, the enemies in this game have a poor understanding of physical space and they don't appear to be able to look up. Oh no! That guy saw me. Ah, he's alerted. Right, they're all alerted now, so I'm going to have to just quickly teleport away. I can try and go up there, yeah. I think there's actually a bone charm on here. Somewhere. There it is. Right on top of me. Okay, well I'm still going for no deaths, but I'm not going for anything more elaborate than that because I'm playing appallingly. Let's use dark vision. Yeah.
Someone's about to get shanked. Must have been nothing.
Must have been nothing. You saw me.
Oh, I'll find you.
Huh.
They've lost him.
Move back to your post.
That's an ex-lever, Rodney. Now,
Oh dear. Alright, this guy's going to have to be taken out. Because he's right here. There we go. Oh, tripwire there. Avoid that. Use dark vision again just to make sure there's no one in front here.
He gave her his cash.
That goes back that way, so... Where was it? Oh yeah, the still. I've gone all the way past it actually. And let's just see. Oh, it's in here. Right. Chuck the guy's body down here. I think it's probably not going to be detected. Not that it matters now. Bootleg still instructions. Okay. Infect the bootleg elixir. Some nice stuff here. Some coins. Okay. There are going to be guys all over the place. In fact, what I'm going to do is go back this way over this tripwire, and that takes us back to near the beginning of the area. Someone's still around. Yes, that's me. I'm still around. Just quickly take this stuff, which is worth some money. Oh. Guys over there. There's a key here, yep. The Distillery master key, which opens this gate. Lets us get back to the beginning. Even though Bethesda didn't actually publish this game, that's a very Bethesda thing to do. Something which they introduced in Skyrim and is now standardized for all of their Bethesda developed products. You make your way through a dungeon and then you unlock a shortcut which takes you right back to the beginning of the dungeon in like 5 seconds. Doesn't exactly suspend disbelief. In Oblivion and Morrowind and stuff, you had to backtrack all the way through where you'd come. And then in Skyrim and Fallout 4, there is always a shortcut out when you get to the bottom. Which is, you know, slightly curtails to like casual gaming, but there you go. Anyway, we're done here. We can return to Granny Rags and get our rune. Those guys are still bullying that person. Is there only one of them now? Let's have a look. Oh no, they're both there. Never mind. Those survivors are still there.
No, that can't be.
That's fine though, they shouldn't detect those bodies I created from Granny's callers. Go down and meet her now.
I knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Now I can stroll along the waterfront in peace. And don't think I've forgotten your little gift. Go on upstairs, dear one.
I know there is a rune or bone charm nearby because it's just appeared. Yoink. Okay, so we've now got 3. We could take possession. Possession 1 allows you to control animal targets, whereas possession 2 allows you to control human targets. I think... Actually, I'm going to take agility 1, which gives you double jump. You can jump higher by holding A. At level 2 you can sprint much faster. So now you will see... There we go, we have a double jump. Not quite high enough to reach that, but never mind. Alright, we're done here. Now we can finally make our way towards High Overseer Campbell's office. And we will do so by going this way. Not so bothered about picking the pocket of that survivor this time, it's just too much effort. Don't really need to. So we'll avoid those guys. And we will make our way once again back to... In fact, we'll go this way to Clavering. The double jump is quite useful to have because it means you can... It gives you just quite a nice vertical advantage. It doesn't mean you have to keep using blink all the time. So there you go. That's quite useful. Make our way over here. If I can get... Yes, it's much easier to just simply go over the top of this building than to try and get through the guards and the wall of light below. There we go. Get past the second wall of light. Travel through the gate to Holger Square. This is the final little bit of the street that we need to traverse before we can get to the High Overseer's office. In this little guard post here there is a rune, so I'm probably going to try and take that because it's a rune and I want runes. Let's just go onto this lamppost. And then if we can, yeah, up onto the roof there. The Captain's Chair Hotel. That's going to be useful in the future. Can we get... Okay, we can get onto this thing here. No! Okay. Amazingly, I wasn't seen there. That went pretty wrong. That was pretty amazing how none of those guards saw me. I did fall down right into the middle of the street, but there we go. I ain't complaining. I'm going to try... I'm just actually going to quick save. Okay, and then I'm going to try and get onto... No, didn't work. So, you can sometimes stand on those. I've done it before, but... Let's see, how can I get onto the top of this? Like that, there we go. And I'm going to use dark vision because there is a guy who patrols inside this. Just going to drop down. No, he saw me. Okay, never mind. I'm going to try not to save scum if I can avoid it, because there's no point now, is there? But what I can try and do is... Where's the guy who comes into the guard post? Oh, it's that guy who probably saw me. What I could try to do here is to fall down, grab the rune, and then just double jump back up onto the roof again. Probably the easiest thing to do. There we go. That's it. Smooth. Well, not smooth because I had to try it twice, but never mind. Right, all that remains to be done now is to get past this guy. That guy's all the way down there, which is good, so I'm just going to blink behind this fella and then this way, and go to Holger Square. Alright.
Hello. I hear the second day is when the skin really starts to come all the way off. Is that true? Or is it the itching that really gets you? Or the rats?
Jasper, isn't it? It's not so bad in here. Except I miss your wife.
Ooh, burn.
Ha! You don't scare easy, I'll give you that. That'll change.
Something strange at play.
Who said that? Okay. The guy I just took out was our first overseer. They wear freaky masks, but at this point they are basically the same as normal guards. They do get different abilities later, but...
I knew you'd make it. I told the Admiral you... What a sight you are in that mask. I know who you are and what you're here to do. And I can help.
Feels good to stand up straight. Thank you, Corvo.
What you're here to do tonight is of the highest importance. We've got to find Emily. So kill Campbell and make it quick. Once it's done, search his body for the journal. His notorious black book. And get out of there. Campbell is meeting with a guard named Kernow. And word from my informant is that Campbell is going to poison him. Maybe you can use that to your advantage. Alright, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the Hound Pits pub. If I see Samuel the boatman, I'll tell him to pick you up in the backyard, behind the office of the High Overseer. May all the spirits guide you, and may our enemy's head hit the floor without you taking a scratch.
Well, thank you, Martin, but I won't be killing anyone. Okay, I'm going to end the episode here. Next time we will go into the High Overseer's office, find him, and eliminate him. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press like, and I will see you next time for more Dishonored. Take care, and goodbye.